Hi again, guys. We are on lesson number 19. We're working on the cool down where we had to choose the correct inequality graph. So it says, which graph correctly shows the solution to the inequality 7x minus 3 divided by 9 is greater than or equal to 8 minus 2x. Select the correct choice. Well, let's look closely at all of these inequality graphs. I noticed that they all have the dot or the circle on the number 3. So A and B have an open circle at 3, which means that 3 is not included in the solution. And C and D both have a closed circle at 3, stating that 3 is within the solution. So let's go ahead and start off by testing out the number 3. So if we substitute the number 3 into the inequality, will it be true? So we're going to test x equals 3. So our inequality would be 7 times 3 minus 3 over 9 is greater than or equal to 8 minus 2 times 3. And we want to see if this is true. So let's use our calculator and evaluate the left-hand side, which is 7 times 3 minus 3. That's 18, and then we're going to divide that by 9. So on the left-hand side of our inequality, we have the number 2 greater than or equal to, okay, and then 8 minus 2 times 3, which is 8 minus 6, will be the number 2. Is 2 greater than or equal to 2? Yes. So that means the number 3 will have a closed circle. So choice A is no good. Choice B is no good. We're down to C and D. Notice both of them have a closed circle on 3. So let's test points. Let's test out for C. Let's test a number to the right of 3. So let's go with 5. See if that works. So now we're going to test x equals 5. So again, I'm just going to substitute, replacing the x with 5 this time. And I want to see if my inequality is true or false. Okay, so then I have 7 times 5 minus 3 divided by 9. That number is 3.555. Is that greater than or equal to? We're going to evaluate the other side, which is 8 minus 2 times 5. Okay, that should be a negative number. That is negative 2. So is it true that negative 3.55 is greater than or equal to negative 2? Of course. Any positive number is going to be greater than a negative number. So our correct answer is C. All right, and then lastly, D we know is incorrect by process of elimination. But what would happen is we would use a test point to the left of 3. So we could test out 0. And then when we substitute 0 in for that inequality, we would see that it ends up not being true. Okay, lastly for the cool down, it says show or explain your reasoning. Use either space below to show or explain your reasoning. So let's type in what we did. Okay, so we chose test values for x to see where the solutions to the inequalities would be true. We saw that x could be 3 and x could be 5, meaning that all values at 3 and above make the inequality true. Alright, let me just fix this typo. Oh, it's not letting me fix it, but that should just be the word the. Alright guys, thank you for joining. See you next time.